And I'm here with Kevin with Hot Rod and Customs, and today we're going to talk about sports cars, the advantages of them, and I've actually been looking into purchasing one. So
we have a lot of, welcome. So we have a lot of nice sports cars here today, some examples that we're going to discuss, some of the things that you might be looking for as a buyer on a sports car. What's one of the great advantages about looking at a sports car as your first classic car?
they're smaller, they're easy to work on.
A little more, how about expense-wise? Are they, some of them can be rather inexpensive. They can
Yeah,
be rather
they can-
reasonable for your first purchase, things
yeah.
like that. Size is the big thing. If you have a limited space garage, you can sometimes get two of these in for that big Cadillac, so
Yeah.
that always helps. So we were thinking about buying a sports car for the first time. So let's look at a few cars we have here today. This is a 1955 MG. So beautiful car, beautiful lines. This particular car is a manual transmission car, as most sports cars are. Are all sports cars manual transmission?
Yes.
Think about it.
Okay, maybe not.
Maybe not. There's a few of them out there. We'll talk about the last one in a little bit. They could be coming, you could get it as an automatic. But is this something that you can learn? How to
Yes.
drive a stick? So again, this is a very beautiful car, nice wire wheels, classic lines, convertible top. Now the top is manual, so you'll have to learn how to put it up, because when you have a convertible, what's always going to happen?
You're going to get wet.
You're going to get rained on, things like that. But a really, really nice car, great investment value.
How about storage?
Storage is not bad. It has a little bit of storage in the back. You could put a gallon of milk back there if you had to.
So no big trip to the grocery store.
Well, you could. And again, we always encourage people, if you're going to buy a classic car of any kind, go on a road trip. Have some fun with the car. This is a perfect example of basically a motorcycle with a couple doors. You have to store like a motorcycle, soft side bags, things like that to really help. But I mean, a great car for a trip. Overall, a really nice car for a sports car. Is there anything else that you would want on this kind of car?
Cup holder?
Ooh, no, sorry, no cup holders in this one. But we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
So we're going to go on to the next one. This is a 1965 Triumph. Again, a little bit more modern technology. This technology seems to evolve about every 10 years.
Yes.
This one has disc brakes on it. It does have a little bit more storage.
Yay.
So a little bit more for a trip. It is also a stick. A little bit more power. But one of the things that a lot of people don't realize with sports cars, is it more fun to drive a slow car fast than a fast car slow? So when you get into some of these cars and they have 500 or 600 or 800 horsepower, that's great, but where are you going to drive it? These cars are a blast. It's a lot of fun to drive. A lot of people take trips down to Gatlinburg, or they do Tail of the Dragon. Anything with curves, this is a great, great car. The beautiful car, beautiful paint, nice wire wheels. Is there any questions on this car?
Cup holder?
No, sorry, no cup holder on this one. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. And then the last car we have here is a 2006 Pontiac Solstice. This is the same platform that the Saturn built the Sky with. Another great car. But one of the things about this car is safety. What are some of the safety things this car has?
It's got the ABS system, power brakes, power steering, airbags.
So a very, very safe car. If you're going to do a lot of long distance driving, if you're going to get into your car and travel all over the country, probably a later model sports car is not a bad idea, because if you do have an issue, you can get it repaired rather easily. Parts availability on these other cars is not bad. Some cars can be a little bit tricky, but most of them, the parts and support is very, very good. This one's a great car, beautiful color. It is, again, a stick shift, but you could buy this car as an automatic.
Please tell me.
No, again, sports cars are limited in size and no cup holder, but still a great, great car, a lot of fun to drive. I think you'd really enjoy it. So are you thinking anything particular here today?
I'm thinking this Triumph is kind of catching the eye.
It is a nice car, and classic lines. These cars have been in TV shows and things of that nature. They are a lot of fun to drive. And again, it fits in your garage. So one of the things, too, is if you go to Gateway Classic Cars, how many stores?
21 nationwide.
21 nationwide. How many cars totally in inventory right now?
About 4,000.
4,000. So you should be able to find the sports car for you that you really like. It's always a good idea to go to the store, talk to the salesperson, walk around the car, sit in the car, make sure you're going to fit comfortably. And there's one other thing you guys are always doing every month. What is that?
You got to come down to Caffeine and Chrome. It's the last Saturday of every month from January to October. and enjoy the enthusiasm and ask questions. People will know and have answers about their own cars.
Yep, very good.
So please subscribe.
And please share. Have a good day. So you were thinking about a sports car, right?
Yeah.
You really wanted a sports car. Tell me this isn't a sports car.
I don't.
Oh, come on.
No.
It's got sports written all over it. It's got a convertible top. It just oozes sports. Look, it's even got a sporty spoiler in the back.
Yeah,
I mean, how much sportier do you want? It's got everything you want, and I am willing to bet we can put a cup holder in this car for you today.
Yeah, no.
Easy terms, easy payments.
No.